challenging days ahead of us.
Bad times may come, but we have to go through the sour sometimes to get to the sweet.
I need more people who were incarcerated and had gone to college.
I've seen kids that have the narrative of being underperformers.
There's over 2.7 million kids who have a mom or dad in prison.
This monster that is mass incarceration.
We locking up our children in cages.
Imagine a room of young people who have been violently injured.
My friend Wayne Drummer was fatally stabbed to death on my birthday.
Tuberculosis and pneumonia kill more than 1.5 million people each year.
I started working in a refugee camp. I saw that girls were bleeding.
There's a good and evil working in the world. And I think the folks that want to do good have to work twice as hard as the folks that want to do evil.
I would love to see single mothers stepping into roles that are not normally held by men.
We want girls to understand about their bodies without being ashamed.
We have a strong vision that we have to bring a rapid transformation from the fossil fuel to the renewable energy.
Our home run is communities of color being able to sustain and thrive through this creation and generation of wealth.
We are going to work to ensure that more than 50,000 homes have access to cleaner cooking energy.
I want to change the cultural value around being highly literate.
We want to revolutionize the whole diagnosis and treatment of respiratory disease.
We want to implement regenerative agricultural principles so that food and agriculture in particular can be one of the main driving forces behind combating and eventually reversing climate change.
I knew that I had to retrace my steps and go back to the community where I was impacted and try to show younger individuals how they can take a leadership role.
We're trying to have institutions be more diverse and actually reflect American society.
Our vision for the future is to have more brave humans of all genders that can lead with care and love.
One very important part of what we would like to achieve is to build bridges so that people can actually meet and realize that we're together on this ride.
I find optimism when I really see a community go from one that was kind of ambivalent to suddenly being engaged.
I'm on to something, I have something, this is gonna be something.
It's incredible. That's how I know I'm on the right path.
We're really not in competition with each other, we're in competition against the status quo.
To have seen where we were to where we are today, you gotta pinch yourself.
This is about helping people to prove what they're capable of, blast stereotypes out of the water, and be a part of positive change.
Blood in, blood out sometimes with some of the young guys that come in. So to be able to see them return back smiling and thriving, that part right there is a beautiful thing. So
if I can go through 8 years in prison, learn how to code, break into the tech industry, and you can do the same.
Optimism is when you have a thought that brings more people together and they believe in you and you believe in them, and it's like, wow, this is amazing.
Let's do this together, like let's make it real, let's build something of our own.
It is the one challenge that asks of us as a species to do things we have never done before.
Optimism comes from the fact that whenever we engage with the community, there's always this hope that things can get better.
This is why I do what I do.
We believe that stories can change the world and that we as creators can envision a different world.
And when you look at those cases, then you know you're on the right path.
The mark that I want to leave on the world is just bringing humanity back closer together. We all have something valuable in this world, that we all need to be respected in this world.
I'm the Red Queen Advocate, and I am here to stay.